I go to Starbucks.
So we've shown you how to add coffee to your beauty routine, but we still like to drink the brown juice, don't we, Philip?
Absolutely, especially before the gym.
I know, and our next guest's passion for brewing is way more than skin deep, that's for sure.
Here to show us the secret to the perfect cup of joe, coffee cuties. I had to steal that one.
Okay.
Paul Schlader and Jeremy Lyman, co-founders of Manhattan's Birch Coffee.
Birch coffee, I like it. Okay, so talk to us about why you all decided to start Birch in the first place. Are you jobaholics yourself?
Oh, it wasn't. It didn't even start out that way.
Really?
I was just bored.
Okay.
Yeah. And I just enjoyed hanging out in coffee shops.
And so you decided I'm bored.
I decided, how do I get paid to do that? So I had a 9-to-5 job and it just wasn't working.
Not working for you.
Yeah, quit that, went back to the restaurant business, and just chatted with Paul one day, and here we are, 6 years later.
Paul, so your friend calls you up and says, "I'm bored. I like coffee. Are you in?" Is that how it works?
He's being very, very modest. I mean, he had been working on this for a little over a year before I came on board, and it was very much a kind of a divide and conquer. Let's figure out how we can best get this operation kind of up and running. And neither of us had started a business before. It was 2009 when we were getting going, so it was a very, very unique time to be starting a business in this city. And it just through grace and good fortune, we were and wonderful family and friends, we were able to open our first shop on 27th Street and 5th Avenue. Be 5 years ago in October.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Well, there's a lot of options for where to get your coffee, from expensive to very cheap and not very good.
Yeah.
What makes Birch coffee so different?
Yeah.
Right. So there's a few things. I mean, there's absolutely a place for everything that you were talking about in coffee. I think for us, where we like to stand is our ability to serve as many people as we possibly can in a very unique and inviting way.
Okay.
I mean, I think a lot of times, particularly in our industry that we're in right now, you see there's a bit of snobbery in coffee, and for us, it was really important that we were able to create a very loving and caring atmosphere for every single person that comes through our doors. That was a huge part for us because we both came from service, and so making sure that each person had an exceptional experience from the time they walked in the door until they left was our focus, far before we even understood the intricacies of coffee.
I love that. Good customer service is key.
Do you get a hug with every mug?
You can if you
want. Philip, you'll absolutely get one. For
Thank you. Yes, a hug with a mug.
Let's hug it out.
There we go. There we go.
Coffee hugs. Okay, now let's get to drinking.
Right. So what we're doing here today is this is how we actually evaluate coffee.
Okay.
So every week we meet at one of our locations, and because I'm roasting our coffee, I have to test it to make sure that the coffee is up to par, that I'm hitting the marks that we need to be hitting for our coffee.
So you personally roast it?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna pour hot water on this cup, and I'm trying to make this as easy and as accessible as I can for everybody. So think of this as a wine tasting for coffee.
Okay.
So the first thing that we're gonna do is we have this ground coffee, right? And so we're going to get this started.
The spin
and what it's going to do is this is going to start what's called a bloom, right?
Okay.
And we'll get this all going.
I want to pour one.
Yep.
Okay.
You really fill it to the brim.
That's how we do it. Philip, nothing's like no half measures here.
No half stepping, Philip.
Absolutely.
All right. So
I'm gonna
gotta get your spin on you.
Spin on.
Get your spin on you.
Yeah.
You're nailing it. A little bit
Your
more. A little bit more.
bloom is exceptional.
Thank you, darling. There we go.
There we go.
All
so
right.
now we're going to watch the clock here, and this is going to brew. Ordinarily, we'd let this sit for about 2.5 minutes before we do what's called breaking the crust, right? And at that point,
breaking the crust. Okay.
And assuming that we don't have 2.5 minutes to sit and wait for all this to go through. So what we would do then is we come down, because we have to do this is all sensory analysis stuff. So we come down here, push the grounds back, sniff the coffee, go, I kind of like where this is at today. And then that's that. Then, after that...
Let me try.
Get down there.
Okay.
Break down to this one right here. Break it.
Break it.
Yep, down, down, down. Lovely. I don't want to say that you
I kind of like where this is at today.
Yes. I like
you
this.
nailed it, Philip.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your turn, Philip. All right.
Nope, get down, down. There you go.
You think I know how to get down.
Nailed
That is
it.
good.
All right.
Nice.
So
All right.
really quick.
Okay.
What we'll do then is we'll clear all the ground coffee
Okay.
from the top, right?
Yep.
Assuming that this has been brewing for roughly about 8 minutes.
And that's
right?
like steeping, right? Like
That is
tea
exactly
steeps.
what it
This
is.
what
That is
we're-
correct,
okay.
Philip. You nailed it.
All right, so now, Jeremy, you're going to rock and roll over here, right?
I am.
All right, let's
I think
do
I can handle
this.
that,
you can
yeah.
handle that. Okay.
All right, now let's
while he's
let's
doing that, we're going to get to sipping over
right.
here.
So let's pretend that this sat for about 8 minutes.
Okay.
So we have a perfect. I mean, this has been perfectly brewed for us.
Okay.
What we're going to do then? This is the fun part. All right. We're going to take a little bit off the top here,
Okay.
and you're going to be super careful.
We're going to drop some for the homies.
You're going to be super careful to when you
Jeremy
slurp
says this is the best part.
Yep. You're going
Okay.
to slurp it
Well,
like
especially
a
when
soup.
Paul does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, wow.
What?
right? Like a soup. And what you're doing is you're pulling all the coffee across your palate as quickly as can so that you're able to aerate the coffee and get as much.
Yeah.
Just be careful though, because people have a tendency to choke when they do this. So slurp like you're slurping soup. Philip, that was beautiful. You get an A.
Yeah, this is really
Brilliant.
good. I think I'm ready.
Brilliant. All right.
I know how to
No,
slurp.
no, I'm not doing that.
So again, so it's
Wow. In a
just like that.
flash.
Oh,
Right.
and then you,
And so
then
You,
give it a little-
you spit it.
And then you spit it out. And so then we.
Too late for that.
So we do that with each coffee. We do that and we taste them all because we have these score sheets that we use to make sure that again we're hitting all of our marks that we want.
Okay, so
that
on
we're
average,
Yep.
how many cups of coffee do each of you drink a week?
A week or a day?
Yes, a day. Well, a day. Let's start with a day. Jeremy, a day.
I have about 3 or 4 a day.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're able to pace yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm so immune at this point. I can have one at about 10 o'clock at night, and that's no problem.
And-
I don't.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I'll spread it out evenly throughout the day.
Okay, so 3 or 4 a day. Paul, you?
7-ish.
7. Wow.
Right. I do a lot of tasting and spitting throughout the day, kind of like what we did just now, because I have to.
You probably don't even have a full cup after all that.
No. And there was a point when we were first getting started when I was drinking a lot of cold brew. I would drink about about 3 pints of cold brew in roughly an hour. So
Wow.
and then at one point my body was like, "You're done. You
Well,
are
you
fit."
gave it up for a year, 2 years?
I had to.
You had to.
It was a little intense for a bit there.
I bet you were a barrel of laughs, huh?
I was pretty interesting to be around.
hype
Okay, so
barrel.
to say
really
the
quickly
least.
before we go to break, where can we find Birch in the city?
So we have a location. Our first location is on 27th, just east of Madison.
Okay.
We have just west of Madison. Sorry.
Okay.
14th and 7th Avenue.
Nice.
And
That's my hood.
Yep.
96th and Columbus. It's on Columbus between 96 and 97.
And that's my hood.
And then we just opened up one on 62nd and Lex about a month ago. So,
Ain't nobody over there.
well, hopefully they'll start coming.
We'll be there, Philip. Thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks so much. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
Chin,
yeah.
chin.
And you're
Love it.
watching Arise Entertainment 360.
Now, can I actually...